one mistake that people do when they start planning for a creative project is to immediately jump on doing a schedule to deliver a certain time. Time is always an important constraint in any creative project. You don't have unlimited time. You have to deliver by a certain date usually. And the first reaction is let's identify the activities we need to do in order to get there. However, the first thing we need to understand before we do the activity is what do we need to produce? What output do we need to generate? Let's take an example. Let's say you're going with your car into a garage to get service, the maintenance. It's 2-3 years now. Let's check and see what do we need to repair, change, modify, whatever it is. So you don't want the guy at the garage guy to start jumping and say, okay, let's do this, let's change that. And whoa. Before you start putting all the activities, because we have to give you back the car at 12, you want to know what output do we need to address so I satisfy my needs to be safe and to be able to run the car without any problem. So the first thing, we will scope the work that we need to do. And of course, in this case, if it's maintenance, the scoping will be through a checklist where people will do an inspection, looking at different components, brakes, transmission, tires and everything, and then come back with a list of deliverables that needs to be done. So if we need to redo your brake in the back because they're too old, and we need to change your tire. So all of this will be a list. It will be a list of output. Once you have that, okay, now you could start building the schedule. And of course, building the schedule, which means activities, it will take time, it will take some material. So of course, there will be a cost per activity. The sum of the cost per activity will be your budget. But it starts with that scope. So before you jump on a schedule, scope your project. If you now know how to do a scoping of a project, well, we have a training especially for project management, working in entertainment, for entertainment professional, available. The link is down below. You could join the program. It's online. And one of the things would be the scoping versus requirement. But not only that, collecting the requirement, because sometimes the requirements are not a checklist, an inspection. You have to go around and talk to people and collect them. So again, we have this covered for you if you're looking to do that. But first, before you start mapping activities, working a schedule, working on software, whatever it is, you need to understand what do I need to produce as an output. That's called deliverables. And the sum of all these deliverables becomes your scope of your creative project. Good luck with that.